Hello and welcome to this 25-10 game against gmbmw. Who said the Grandmaster with the BMW? Okay, he's not actually a GM title holder. So, the Ruy. Okay, I was thinking about maybe going g6, but okay, well, the exchange line is not a big issue, so it just tends to lead to boring games. It just is a line that sometimes doesn't, yeah, it's not very exciting. Okay, he's playing quickly. Queen g6, I think, or to d5. I think to d5 is actually right, just all the way back home, let's say. Okay, so yeah, he has no particular ambition here. It seems just wants to develop and be okay with it. I mean, he has given me the bishop pair for no particular compensation. Bishop e6. There's knight g5, so I'm going to prepare that. Okay, the compensation that you could argue about is that he's better developed, even though the position doesn't look exactly like someone losing quickly due to lack of development. My idea is bishop e6 and then castles short. Okay, so he wants to play knight c6 if I castle. Okay, bishop e6. And now I'm also attacking the d4 pawn. And I think I will take it if he is insisting to offer me that pawn. I mean, let's say bishop f4. I think I will take the pawn. It's interesting that if I castle, he might be able to check on f7 anyway. As bishop f7, queen e7 is a pawn, and knight f7, rook f7, queen e6 also is a pawn. So, okay, that move, of course, I didn't look at. Interesting. I really should have considered the move. That was sloppy play here on my part. I don't think it's a big issue, but I should have been aware of the possibility. Knight f4 maybe. Maybe knight f4. No. Yeah, here I can castle long next move. Or is he trying something drastic like f4? No. Okay, queen b4, yeah? Attacking d4 and b2. Yep, no wait, he's got queen e5. Let's think a little bit. Yeah, it is. What is really difficult is to imagine how to win such a position here. Yeah. There are not many active ideas possible for either side. I could have played knight d5 already, trade knights, but that's even more boring. So bishop g4. Yeah, doesn't do much. But I can threaten it. Why not? Maybe I get in bishop d5 and maybe I can provoke him to trade the knight against a bishop. I don't want to have a knight here in this position with the symmetrical pawns. Right, it's not a problem at all. Yeah, okay, here I can go knight h5. Not quite sure about the move, but I think I'll do that. It just looks like something that injects some life into the position, and some continuations are just good. Yeah, I mean, like queen h4, bishop g4. Yeah, I think he will go to e3, I guess, even though it looks kind of weird. No, I have bishop g4 then. Did he screw up here a little bit? Yeah, bishop g4 now. That's a double attack. Rook on d1, bishop on f4. It's funny, just like 3 moves ago I was saying it's hard to imagine someone losing this position, and White managed to do that in 3 moves. Is he losing? I think he is. That's the only possible continuation, I think. It might not lose direct material. So I think I will take on e1. That should be the right continuation. Yeah. Okay, one.
Check.
Oh, no, rook e1. No, it's okay. It's okay. Rook e1, I can take bishop f3. Yeah, it is not winning, not directly winning this position. At least I don't see it. Rook e1, bishop f3. This may be rook to e7. No, I can take d4 anyway. No. Okay, I don't understand what he's doing here. Queen takes, knight f4 is just very bad. So he has to take with the rook, I think. Strange. So let's look. I was thinking bishop f3 is right. Knight f4, queen takes g4, it doesn't look so convincing. If I take d4 here, this bishop e3, and this is kind of awful. So I think I will take. Now g takes f3, queen d4, he doesn't have bishop e3. It's nice. So, any move that he can play. I'm also threatening g5 now, as he has got nothing to take on g4. So, it looks pretty bad. Yeah, I was playing the game very quickly. It was quite lucky that knight g6 shot I forgot about, and I really forgot about it because I think this happened to me before in the game. Okay. No idea what he should play. I mean, if he moves the bishop, okay, I'm thinking he would move the bishop rather.
Check.
I think that was a better way of being a pawn down. Or is he... Ah, he's got rook e4. Oh, wow. Did I screw up here? I didn't think of this at all. So, knight takes f4, rook e4. Wow. It's pretty awful. Oh my god. If I check on c4, he's got knight e2, unfortunately. I don't have a check after knight f4, rook e4. Amazing. No check, no intermediate moves. Wow. Wow. He really stumbled into this nonsense. Amazing. Yeah, okay, that he finds, of course. So g5, rook d4, takes on h4, rook f4, and I'm a piece down. yeah, to fight with the piece down. Amazing. He played this weird stuff, and yeah, somehow maybe I made a mistake somewhere. It looked that's just very weird to allow all that. And then by a miracle, if he has this rook e4 business, so he took with the queen here. Okay. Okay. Probably many things win. Rook e2 looks simple, actually. Okay, I have 3 pawns. I just recognized that it's three pawns. Could have been worse. I don't know. Sorry, this was a. I mean, this expression is kind of inappropriate, probably. I'm not sure if it could have been worse, but I mean, at least there might be some ways for him to screw it up. I don't have much material. That's a bit bad. His king is a potential problem, but yeah, I think queen g4 is not a bad choice here. Just going to the endgame straight away. But it's not necessary. He can also play other things, like strengthening moves like king f2 or so. I don't have any great idea. Rook e7 is also a move.
Check.
Yeah, that was the simple move and not bad, I think. So let's take and see here. Yeah, I'm not sure really how to defend here. Rook d4 maybe. Activating. I mean, my goal is to trade down the pawns and then draw against rook and knight. I mean, of course you can argue like 3 pawns, isn't that kind of equal to the piece? Yeah, on paper, but the thing is that pieces can take the pawns, but the pawns rarely take the piece, and in many cases the piece will be stronger. Let's see here. Okay, at least my king is in the middle, kind of participating. Knight there, yeah. Okay, rook d2 is something. Well, I'm not sure about it here. Anyway, I think b6 should be prevented. If he goes rook d2 now, at least that endgame is reached in a situation where my king is pretty active. I can go c5. It's interesting. Rook d2, I can go c5. That's very important, I guess. Yeah, I have c5. It's a much better version of the rook trade if he takes now. That wouldn't be clear then, really. If he takes on d4 and I get my pawns straightened out. Yeah, it might still be better for white. So king d3, king d5, then knight d2, b3, and my pawns are blocked for the moment, but this is getting interesting. I don't think I would have straightened out the black pawn chain here. I don't think it was necessary for him to do that. Good move, I guess. King d5, king d3, c5, takes, knight d2. Tja, but I don't have many options here. The only thing, I could go f5, takes, king takes. Maybe. At least the passer that would that I would get would be pretty outside. Takes, knight g3, king e5, king d3 though. Yeah, I think I go king d5. So g6 and then f5. I don't think it's that so bad. If I go f5 now, f5. I mean, he certainly can draw at any time, but can you win? I'm not sure about it. Knight b6, king c6. Maybe he can somehow come around with the knight, but he has to be quite cautious there.
Check.
So king here, king c8. King c8, king d7. That seems to be a draw.
Check.
Yeah, that's a draw. Knight c8. I cannot go for a win here, I think. It would be quite insane. f4. Don't think so. Knight c8, f4. No, it's not a good idea. What can happen? He might be able to put me into a Zugzwang, by the way. This is very much possible. Yeah, that's possible. Maybe he can Zugzwang me.
Game of draw.
Yeah, I have to take that draw. I think I was just thinking maybe he can Zugzwang me by going back. Let's say like h5, h4. Okay, I can go here. Yeah, the engine is very cold-blooded and says it's a draw.
Check. Check.
Yeah, very weird game. So probably let's have a look there. I mean, I want to check a couple of things. So this looks fairly normal, like here. This, and now he had this knight g6 business. Yeah. Yeah, Stockfish wants to do this. Oops, sorry. Queen takes. And doesn't... I have this funny idea. Rook is 7, Queen e7, Rook e8, and I'm winning. Okay, so this is the thing. I should take on g6. But okay, I don't think this is a big problem. Okay, b3 is given by the computer, not taking on e7. A nice idea. Okay, but what happened in the game? I'm really too curious about things. This just looks awful.
Check.
Yeah, and the engine just is very... Okay, why don't I do this and queen takes? And I'm just a pawn up for nothing. This is what I should do. Yeah, of course. I mean, I had seen this,
Check.
and I didn't see the rook e4 move beforehand. Okay. Here, rook e7 was very strong. If I go here, he will take.
Check.
So
Check.
I have to check. Then king here. And here white wins. The way it went, it wasn't that clear.
Check.
Yeah, the engine also wants to keep the queens on. Might be better. I was thinking some move like this and just continue with the queens, but
check.
This is maybe not losing. Maybe not, but it looks bad. I was briefly thinking about this, but that
check.
Looks a bit weird. Looks very slow. I like that continuation a bit better. Yeah,
Check.
it's probably really a draw. I mean, I didn't... Let's see here, and then... Am I running out of moves here? Probably not. I mean, I can shuffle with the king, and whenever he tries to activate his knight, I will get in c4, and those pawns will be quite dangerous. Yeah, tough game, and I missed my chances there. I didn't see that rook e4 move. Not very difficult to see, but I still missed it. Okay, well, thanks for watching.